Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, right side. Brennan makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for L.A., Taylor Ward. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Laced to right center, base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low, going to count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
They get the force, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
39.
Andrew Chafin. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Arias in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one not close. And the count is even 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder. 1 for 3. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. In plenty of time to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. And now Will Brennan. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. John Kenzie Noel looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
There's a swing and a drive. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
The automatic double
Now
kind of
batting,
feels
left
like enjoying
fielder,
cruise
Steven
control in
Kwan.
your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. And you know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Pitches in there. It's 0-1. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. 1 left for the Guardians. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
And leading off for the Halos, third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Smith.
Now pitching for Cleveland,
And that
Number
misses.
36.
And that's ball 1.
Cade Smith.
Hey. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
2 balls,
outside.
1 strike.
That just
that's
misses. And that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Got him swinging. Luis Rengifo digs in now. He's already homered in this game. There's the strike. That clips the corner. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. 0 for 3 in this one. Right through there for a strike. And now the count is even.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Ball 2.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it down is 3-1. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Fought off foul. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 4-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready.
Pitching for Cleveland.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Matt
52.
Festa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. This to third. throw to first in time.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the inning is over. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. It's now 4-1. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Luis Garcia.
Number 66. Luis
Ramirez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen getting loose out there.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now, Kyle Manzardo. Just missed. Garcia measures 6 feet 2 inches, 240 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one fouled off. That misses. Ball 2. And misses inside. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, catcher David
Now the catcher up to hit, David Fry. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective. Stepping up for the Guardians, Angel Martinez worked a walk in his first trip to the plate, and time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And that is out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Lane Thomas.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out. Guardians get one back on this homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Cleveland Guardians baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor Steffen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he takes a strike. On the ground to 3rd. Ramirez sends it to 1st. 1 gone at the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting,
Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels.
Paris.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Check swing, called strike.
0-2's the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Yoan Moncada. And that one is in for a strike. That's to 3rd. Ramirez sends it to 1st, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Guardians.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Angels.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Kenley
74.
Jansen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Arias in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Inside.
That's
And
inside.
it's 2-0. And that's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Jansen fires. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ward calls it in for the out. 1 down. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Now only 1 out remaining.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two outs. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The Guardians down to their final strike. Popped up. Shadowell on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take the first 2 games of this series.
He's one of the best closers to ever play the game of baseball, and that's his 450th career save, and the names ahead of him on the all-time career list is very short.
And your final score, 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Los Angeles Angels. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And towing the slab, Chase Silseth. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Snags it on the run. 1 away. Here's the Guardians lineup now. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Digging in, Stephen Kwan. Check swing, called strike. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs. That one at 95 missed up top, and now 2-0. On the ground to first. Slides, but it gets by him. Cut off, throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So 2 down. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Slade Ciccone. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, and I think this guy understands that if he doesn't make quicker adjustments and show improvement, that the patience that his manager has will not last as long as it did last year. So we'll see if he can get off to a great start. Perhaps the work that he did in the offseason will show good results early on, but he's got to get out of the gates going strong, or else he may find himself in the bullpen or back in the minor leagues.
Base hit, center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now here is Nolan Shanuel. Manzardo. There's one out. Relay to first. Double play.
Batting third.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now batting Mike Trout. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And first offering is fouled off. That's him down 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there, scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, David Fry. Silseth back to work. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Silseth, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
1 down, base is empty. Slider right there.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
That's off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
3 balls and a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I
Batting
guess he saw it
8th,
really
catcher,
well.
Bo
It's a
Naylor.
really nice plate appearance.
Bo Naylor will hit next. And a foul ball. Schneemann stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
1
extended,
ball, 1 strike.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
ball,
ball. Try to
strike.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning. Back in Anaheim, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Joe Adell. First pitch misses. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Zach Neto, the next to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here is Moncada in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Man at first, 1 away. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. New inning getting
Leading
started,
off for
and
Cleveland,
stepping in
center
is the
fielder,
speedy
Chandler
number
Simpson.
15. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Trying to bunt his way on. The flip, he's safe,
He's
on
in.
with a bunt single.
It doesn't
Now
surprise
batting,
anyone
right
when he gets on
fielder,
base by
Will
dropping
Brennan.
down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that's in for a strike. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that one almost hit him.
Yeah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Guardians lead 1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in the long ball threat, Taylor Ward. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. Ward wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Manzardo takes it himself.
That
1
is
gone,
it.
bottom of the
Catcher,
3rd inning.
Logan.
And now the catcher comes up to him.
Ohapi.
Logan Ohapi. 0 for 6 in the series so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0.
No strike.
And another ball.
3-0.
And there's a foul ball. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
Man at first with one gone. Chris Taylor, the next to hit for the Angels. Arias. There's one. Out. And they can't buy a break. Their third double play already ends the third inning for them. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fry stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ball one there. Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now Daniel Schneemann. He reached on a walk his first time. That misses the zone. Ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Fry over at first with one away. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Two and two. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Foul ball there. Late with the swing there.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one hit. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Just missed.
You know, these Angels looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. The good news is they're getting runners on base. The bad news is they've grounded into 3 double plays, and that's almost always a rally killer.
Fouled off. He was late. The count 2-1. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. Slapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Double play ball to second. There's one.
That's an out.
And yet another
He's
twin
out.
killing. Their fourth of the day, and it ends the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Silseth back to work. Check swing. Went around. That's strike one. Arias, 25 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. And
Nope,
that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter. 1 for 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one
ball,
almost got him.
2 strikes.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ward pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the Angels manager.
Now pitching for the
So
Angels.
the Angels turn to their bullpen for
Number
a new
48.
pitcher, Reed Detmers.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic
Pinch hitting
bullpen
for
move right
Cleveland.
here, so
Number
we'll see
8,
how it works
Lane
out.
Thomas.
So now a pinch hitter, Lane Thomas, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Line drive down the line, and it's foul.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Thomas at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to left. Ward drifts towards it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Angels finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've grounded into 4 double plays, and some of that's bad luck, but they've got to find a way to get the ball in the air more. They keep shooting themselves in the foot.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Zach
Neto.
Struck out swinging his first time. There's the strike at the knees. And that's ripped into left, base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Over to first, and he's saved. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
So 2 down now, and here is Taylor Ward. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Slider misses outside.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering way off the plate. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back, according to Ricky Halladay. There's the swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fastball is outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Shadowell makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That's in for a strike. That's down and in.
1-1.
O'Hoppe started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing.
Ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And foul ball. him out of the foul tip.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Chris Taylor now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. On the ground, 2 ball. Feed to second, that's one. Inning ends on their 5th double play of the game.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Chafin.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Angel Martinez. He represents the go-ahead run. That's to third, Moncada. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Bo Naylor.
And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Naylor checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And that's outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Double barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Bachman warming up as well. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing went around. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, base is empty. And ball 1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Not
3
even
balls,
close
1
there.
strike.
3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
To kick the 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Guardians go down in order. And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Trout.
Mike Trout.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low. 1-2 the count. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Joe Adell. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that is downstairs. Now 2-0.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. Angels retired. 1-2-3. Angels. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sam Bachman.
Sam Bachman.
And he lays down a bunt. Safe. He beats it out, and the go-ahead run is on to start the inning. Here comes Lane Thomas. Doubled his first time. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And it's even up.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds.
Ball, that's in.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count is 2-2. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. One out. Runner at second. Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. And Cleveland on top 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground, and that chance handled, and Ramirez is set down.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball.
Now
And then
batting,
even more
first
impressive
baseman,
was the
Kyle
throw. Off
Manzano.
balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Tap foul at the plate. Runner at third, 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick up a run. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto. Matt Festa will take over here.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And a base hit. Here is Yoan Moncada. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ward, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Here's a high chopper, and that's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Festa picks to first. Neto back on a dive. Next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit weakly on the ground. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Logan O'Hoppe digs in now. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So they can't do anything with the leadoff. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
Now
So in now for Cleveland, David Fry,
Number
1 for 3.
Luis Garcia.
First pitch misses. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Carson Fulmer up and throwing. And a strike in there. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So up next, Angel Martinez. Grounded out his first time up. Now fly ball to right center. Trout is there. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Now 1-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here's a 1-1. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power
Now
slider
pitching
guy,
for
Boog. He
Cleveland.
throws it hard and gets a
Number
lot of late
48.
movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Emmanuel
Here comes
Clase.
Chris Taylor. And he takes one right on the black. Strike
Ball
1.
1's the count.
That's in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one outside. And the count 1-2. Towards first. Takes it himself. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting.
And the batter now,
Second
Luis
baseman,
Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to short, Arias. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
1-0 the final for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
strikes.